Alright, what's up everyone? I'm Fearless Falcon and welcome to our first stream of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I completed this game a long time ago, but you know what? New game. Goodbye, several dozen hours of work. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda. It's fine, I haven't touched this game in ages. Open your eyes. They are open. Look, you have camera view. They are open. Yeah, all I did was beat the game.
Open your eyes.
Oh.
Open your eyes.
You all here okay?
Wake up, Link.
Hello. That was a relaxing spa treatment. Yeah. Oh man. Man. It's like cold. No one had a towel for me when I got out of the bathtub. And we're playing the game. I gotta run. I got no weapon. I gotta jump. And I got a fancy undies. Examine. It's an iPad. Literally.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I forgot there's voice acting in this. You got the Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, but something there's familiar about it. Open your inventory. That was not the inventory button. I'll save at the Shrine of Resurrection. So how do I open my inventory? Minus? Oh, there we go. So this is the map of Hyrule. Let's see. Map, data has been damaged. The Sheikah Slate data is damaged. You do not have the required item. I just want to check my inventory! Oh, here we go. Inventory! An adventure log. Inventory. I have nothing. I have the Sheikah Slate. Boxes! Open box. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short, though. Open inventory. Equip pants! Old shirt. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. You got a shirt! I look like a pirate. Yarr. I have a barrel, too. Oh, are we just straight up playing Sea of Thieves? My barrel! Oh, I need this. I don't really think it's much of a joke. It's just sort of a thing you say every single day.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. Touchpad. Beep. Authenticating. Sheikah slate confirmed. Well. Ah, the light of the sun.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Stamina one's out, you'll be too tired to do certain actions until it's refilled. Okay. Oh yeah, this scene. Ah, the overlooking scene. So here's the thing, if we really wanted to, we could just go straight to the final boss. Like, there are some people who can beat this game in like 10 minutes or less. Like, all you need is a basic weapon and... yeah, there you go. Beat Ganondorf with a tree branch. That's sort of the thing, like... That was a big, like, freedom of exploration thing. If I really wanted to, the castle is right there in the distance. All I have to do is waltz over there. I can do it whenever I want to. But, you know, the thing is, like, most people aren't master gamers and are not about to go and solve all the problems in a speedrun strategy. So, for most people, it's like, you know, take your time, build yourself up so that you're familiar with the game, and... be ready to go whenever you're ready. I am not a speedrunner of this game. Well, that's sort of the thing. Every weapon in this game breaks. Once you use up a weapon's durability, it shatters. And it can't be repaired. So, granted, like if this tree branch here was a legendary item, if I broke it from just overuse, I would just have to come back to this spot and there'd be another one. But aside from the Master Sword, I'm so used to looking for like anything that I can use to dodge roll. So many games I have these days have dodge rolls in them. Hello! Oh ho, well met, stranger. It's unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here, alone, for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That's fair enough. As I can imagine our meeting to As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Yeah, it's the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it is sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. What do we got here? A torch! This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, do you plan to use it? As a weapon! Innovative. However, that is probably best used to light fires. If you need a weapon, you can find something better. Many beasts roam the land past this point. You can take my axe with you if you please, assuming you can find it. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Link.
Link,
Hello?
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. There's a spot marked somewhere here. Follow the Sheikah slate. A baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go taking whatever you please. Forgive me, I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Oh, okay, well, thanks. Look. Oh. I got apple! So, if I take the apple, and then drop the apple... it becomes a baked apple. And then restores a little bit more health. Ah, here's that axe. Woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow, inefficient weapon. But it's still something. Huh? Ah! An enemy! That's what I thought. He dropped something, though. Bokoblin horn. It isn't edible, but it can be used to make an elixir. Sweet. Another tree branch. You can throw the weapon in your offhand. Good to know. Yep, like this woodcutter's axe, for instance, can actually chop down trees. A high-tailed lizard. A lizard found throughout Hyrule. It's a bit slow at times. Cook it with monster parts for a speed elixir. Yeah, everything's got their use. Wood! Used to make a campfire. I have a branch. Oh, what do we got here? An arrow. A common arrow. I bet it was you guys who threw that arrow. That's what you do with arrows, you throw them. Throwing a weapon at an enemy, perform a critical hit, dealing twice the normal weapon damage. A bokoblin bow. A basic bokoblin bow made of wood. Whatever, I have an arrow. Now I don't. Crit! Hit an enemy's head with an arrow. Alright, hang on. Can I go into the settings and disable... Yeah, no motion control aiming, please. Thank you. I bounce my leg too much to do that. I have an X. I have an X. I have an X and you can't stop me. Nice ragdolling. I got a shield! A Boko shield! Really? You just picked up a rock and yeeted it at me? A traveler's sword! Hey, I actually have a weapon for once. Well, it's better than nothing. This definitely falls into the better than nothing category. When you just start out... What do we got here? Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. Okay. I'll do that. Click. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Wait, what? Well then! Oh, these things are rising up all over the land! I thought all of them were active already, except for this one. The GPS is active! What the hell happened? Distilling local information. Literally. Data transfer via liquid. Who would have thunk? Perfect! Regional map extracted.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Well, I'm looking pretty good for 124.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Right, cool. That means take my time, right? Doesn't matter what era of game we're in. It is so rarely actually on a time limit. It's just like, oh, it doesn't matter if I take an hour or 5 years. It'll just conveniently be the last possible second the moment I show up to fight the boss. Anywho. How do I get down? All these are blocked up. Oh, no, wait, this is okay. Do I really want to jump down? Let's save first, because even though I can save anywhere if I die, let's just show you. Whee! Boop! Actually, you can't see my health like this. Now you can see my health. Climb down. Oh shit. How the fudge? Yeah, I'm breaking my legs like this, but whatever. It's a long way down. That's a new noise. Oh, hello! Nice parachute. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. Looks fine to me. The whole place looks delightful. I know there's a few towns. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I absolutely do, at some point. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by deep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. A paraglider? Oh ho! Piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I did come soaring down here with my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Come now, let me show you something. Okay. Is this an everything the light touches is our kingdom kind of thing, or is it about that glowing orange doodad over there? Do you see that structure there? The one shining with that strange light. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Alright. Off we go then. To the shrine! Might as well give you guys a brief idea of what's going on. You can see in the bottom corner, there's the mini-map. There's a little red X where we died on purpose, but that's like just a death mark. There's a temperature gauge, which doesn't actually count temperature, just general. I start taking damage if it goes too cold or too hot, and I don't have proper protection. There's a noise meter to tell you how much noise I'm making. Apparently I have a camera function. And in the bottom you can see the time and the weather. Also, Link is a wuss, and if he runs out of stamina while swimming, he drowns immediately regardless of the water depth. Like, he would drown in this if he runs out of stamina. Don't ask. Click. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Bling. Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. GLaDOS would like a word. Welcome back. It's been a while. Would you like to run some tests? To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman Ao, in the name of the Maginesis trial at the Oman Ao shrine. Aw, man. Aw. Click. I can't do Wheatley's voice. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Yeah, I know. It's the same thing every time. Believe me, I've beaten this game, remember? I know what's up. You got the Maginesis rune. I meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. Where's my food button? Totally meant to do that. Rune! Pushing. Oh, come on! I mean, here's the thing, like, there's really nothing to look up, story-wise. It's just sort of there. Oh, I know how all the weapons work, so there's nothing too special. I want to go back into the system and turn back on motion aiming. But... oh, I get it. Actually, yeah, let's keep the motion off, because I just want to... I don't know. I'm, call me a classical. No, I'll explain the weaponry and what they can do once we get them. Thunk. It's a puzzle box. Meant to do that. And while we're at stuff that I'm actually intending to do, it's a magic box! Treasure chest! Gimme, gimme. A traveler's bow! Well, it's something. Oh, right. Ta-da! I have been doing yoga in this spot for forever. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Ah, the creator of this trial. I look like Yoda. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. The Spirit Orb! A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Sweet! We got an orb! Hello again! You have very good upper arm strength for an old man. Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done! How did you know? Clairvoyance! Oh, perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. Perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. A great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think that something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would be only 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? Got it! I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at that map on your Sheikah slate. See the blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Well, let's find out. Boop. Oh, wait, which one is Sheikah slate? Oh, this was Crouch. What was Sheikah slate? Minus, I think. There we go. So we got 1 spirit orb and we've cleared a shrine. No. I've been waiting for you, nerd. You're not fast enough. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. How did you... Oh, leave an old man to his secrets. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, this is how we mark stuff on the map. With this, we can see other shrines. And then say, boop, place a pin. And we'll be able to just open the map back up and see where it is. And remember, if you have any questions so far, feel free to ask. There's another one. Roughly. Boop! And where would the 3rd shrine be? Ah, there we go. Boop! Perfect! Now I know where I need to go. Open the map. Great Plateau, Mount Hylia, River of the Dead, Hopper Pond, Forest of Spirits. Where should we start? I know that I can't go up Mount Hylia yet. I guess the fastest way is just go straight back down and head for the yellow mark. go! We got a treasure to find! More spirit orbs! Here's another trick. If your stamina is recharging, but you still have some left, you can still run whenever, and also jog. If your stamina is completely gone, you're stuck walking until it completely recharges. Alright, hang on. Let me save and see if I can still do this nonsense. Let me see if my skills haven't lessened in some 3.5 years since I've played this. Attention, nerd! Oh. Can I move this? Oh yeah, I can use Amiibo if I want to. To get, like, extra junk. But I don't really need it. Attention, nerds! Aha! Yeah. Oh, well, shit! So much for deflecting the laser. Usually if you have a shield, it's like you can swing the shield and deflect the laser back at him and hurt him. Maybe it's just because my shield wasn't reflective? Whatever. Shoot! I almost had it though, so, you know, maybe I just need more practice. Alright, which ones are awake and which ones aren't awake? Okay, so it's just that one. Search Ancient Screw! Oh, well that was pointless. I mean, I stunned him, I guess. Nope, you don't see me. Climbing the wall. Oi! Jabba-Jeej! Bro, you got that Jabba-Jeej? Give it to me. Shrine open! Oh yeah, that was a tip that I completely forgot about. Boop! Distilling rune! You got bombs! 2 types of bombs. We have rolling bombs and we have square stationary bombs. Which can be detonated remotely. And recharged at a decent speed. Instant ranged weapon! Careful not to stand in the way of it, though. Because it will damage us. See? Ow! Bomb! We got a Traveler's Claymore, a basic two-handed sword, often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Well, I got the job done. Boop. There we go. You hear bagpipes because they're actually bagpipes. In the distance. Yeet me. Amber, a fossilized resin, blah 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 blah. Moving right along. There's our exit. Whee! For no particular reason. Any secrets? No? Okay, cool. Give me the stuff. Bloop. I could skip this. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Probably gonna start skipping these. We have 2 spirit orbs now. Full health. May the goddess smile upon you. Okay, bye, buddy. He disappears forever, and we get to move on. Ah! Hello! A Boko club, and the still twitching arm of a skeleton. And a shield. But hey, guess what? This will probably be just good enough to take on those giant robos.
Yep.
Do I plan to get the DLC? Sorry, I didn't notice your message until now. Yes, once we're done with the main story, because the DLC is extra stuff post-game. Be patient. Unless you'd like me to just skip the entire story. Well, I deflected it at least. Also, remember, I have this thing called finances. I can't just go spending money left and right as much as I want to. But, you know, you wanted to see the game, so we start by playing the base game, and then we open up the bonus content. Eventually. Absolutely not. Doing 100% of this would take about 300 hours at bare minimum. Possibly longer. No way in hell I'm doing 100% of this game. All shrines? Maybe. But getting every single Korok, all those little Korok shits? Yeah, no. There's 800 little tiny nature sprites called Koroks hidden throughout the world. And all you get... You don't even get a reward for true 100%. You get a reward for finding, like... enough to get, like, max items. So the way it works is that... there's Koroks hidden throughout the world, and you need to solve little mini puzzles to get them. You know, maybe put a rock in a circle of rocks, or hit a balloon hidden in a tree, or something. And each time you find a Korok, you get a Korok seed. And there's 800 of them scattered throughout the world. And you don't know where they are, unless you get like a special item to help look for them, which is in the DLC. Once you start getting Korok seeds, once you start collecting them, sorry, I zoned out there for a sec. Once you start collecting them, you can trade them into a specific person to get more inventory space. But you only need, and once you get enough to max out your inventory, he gives you a special item. But the thing is, you only need about 300 Korok seeds to max everything out, and there's 800. So there's no true reward for getting everything. So please explain to me why I should bother getting everything. And waste 300 hours of my life. Possibly more. So yeah, no, we're not doing 100% completion. I don't care how much you guys pay me. I don't have that kind of patience. You could not pay me, like, unless I started making it, I mean... Oh yeah, that's right, if you get all 800 seeds, you get a bigger Korok seed. And the bigger Korok seed actually is just a Korok poop. So yeah, you literally get a golden pile of shit for full completion. A Stamella Shroom! Examine. The Old Man's Diary. I'm not gonna read that. Even though I could. Spicy peppers. Oh, he's asleep. You can pass time by the fire. Oh, right, now I remember how to cook. Hang on. Let me... Poultry! Raw bird drumstick. Tastes better cooked. Well, I mean, isn't it just about, you know, cooking the spicy peppers in an elixir? And you just take the drumstick and the peppers, maybe a mushroom and an herb, and you go back and you drop them all in the fire and it goes vroom. Spicy pepper steak! Ah. I don't need cold protection clothes. I'll be fine. Energizing mushroom skewer. And then, let's see. 1 hightail lizard. 2 bokoblin horns. A key swing. And an eyeball. Hasty elixir! Pew! Ooh, 2 of them. Sweet. Let's take this. And this. And these. I don't need no cold protection clothes. I'm a strong, independent hero of time who don't need no coat. Bloop. This'll work, right? Oh. Well, whatever. I don't need them. Hold, 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 hold. I have 4 Stamella shrooms. Bloop. I'm cooking. I don't need a pitchfork. And then the next thing I have to do is come over here and... Korok leaf. Can't carry any more melee weapons. Okay. Careful, careful. Yeah, that's right. You fall off the edge there. A Boko Spear. You can't carry any more melee weapons. Okay, fine. I'll drop a melee weapon. I don't need a tree branch. I don't need the severed arm of a skeleton. Apply bomb to face. Whee! Boop. Cliff face, that is. Kerchunk! Fire arrows! Am I supposed to get up there? Climb, I guess. Yeah, no way I'm making it up there. Not without wasting my stamina wheel. Although, maybe if I went up this side of the road... Hup! Hup! Okay, fine. We'll go up slowly. Who am I kidding? I'm a sucker for this. Ooh, what do we got there? Rushroom! Ah, the final jump. I'm cliffing. I love his mouth there. Stand up, Link. I gotta admit, the kid's got some grip. Yoink! 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 There we go, all clear. The Oa Daim Shrine! Oa Daim. In we go. Fourth Shrine! The Stasis Trial! Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling Rune. Alright, everyone get your pause/timeout puns ready, because we're gonna need a lot of them. The Stasis Rune. Bing! Beep! I can even stop living creatures with this, although it's much shorter time frame. Boop. In general, the larger the creature, or the larger the thing you're trying to move, the slower. The Iron Sledgehammer. Observe. By pausing an object, you can also use momentum by hitting it. You can use this to move giant things out of the way, like, say, this giant rock in our way. Boop. It's like playing pinball. But, you know, with much larger objects. We got a spirit orb! I can't skip this for some reason. There we go. Goodbye. It's always interesting seeing what pose they're in, because they're always in a different pose. No two monks are in the same pose. Anyway, keep an eye on that temperature gauge, because we're going to need to figure out when and where we need that. Okay. The temperature is getting dangerously low. Find warmth soon or you'll take damage. Well, guess what? I have a food. I have a spicy pepper steak. And a hasty elixir. And I just overwrote the heat thing, didn't I? Yep. Yep, I did. Oopsies. Oh no! Shut. I'm good. I'm fine. See? See? It auto-saved. And we still have the steak. And I don't need no coat. Mmm. Oof. It's not actually how temperature works. Like, spicy things don't actually increase your body temperature. They trick you into thinking you're warmer, but it's not actually. Bet I could push these off. Or not. Let's not. Let's focus on getting to the shrine. Oh, okay, bye, loser. How are you gonna get me now, huh? Oh, you're throwing rocks? Is that what you're devolving to? This better be worth it. Amber! Am I really out of food material? Oh, I still have this. Boop. Num num num. Glad that didn't overwrite my cold resistance. It's fine, I don't need my coat. Didn't need a coat. I needed a cooldown on, God, when was it? Wednesday, when I nearly got when I got, like, mild hyperthermia. Whatever you want to call it. Again, not fun. Wouldn't recommend. Meanwhile, Link's out here fighting hypothermia. It's probably going to be me in the wintertime. Then again, if I could just grow the stream large enough and maybe start getting some voice acting courses, or finish the voice acting course and start getting voice acting gigs, maybe I won't have to be a mailman anymore. Maybe I can just do voice acting full time. That'd be awesome. One minute of cold resistance remaining. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. You all think you're so clever. Well, guess what? I'm not getting involved in your nonsense. Because I have 30 seconds. The Kenamut Shrine. You just go into the shrine and it's just a freezer. It's like, shit, I did need the coat. The Cryonis trial. Distilling room. Bloop. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. You can only have 3 at a time, though. Still, that doesn't mean I can't get creative. I'll shoot your laser back at you. Reflect! Ancient screw. Okay, so yeah, I can still pull that off. It's good to know that I haven't lost my touch. Oh. Elevator, go up. Open box. What's in the box? A traveler's spear. Your inventory is full. Yeah, if I start making too many ice bricks, the old ones break. I think they also break over time. You know, you just gotta be cautious about that kind of stuff. Yay! Puzzle solved! We get an orb. Gimme. I can never tell if these monks are male or female. They're just old skeletons with really long hair. We got all 4 orbs, though! May the goddess smile upon you. Then off they go. Bye! I don't think that's how decay works, but... Again, not questioning. Oh, it's very cold up here, but... Hello! With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary! That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything, but first... Imagine an X on your map with 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Oh, look, you can see... Oh, where'd you go? Well, you can see Varu, one of the divine beasts in the distance. Anyway. In case you're curious, they intersect at the old, temple. So we need to take a quick trip back to the Shrine of Resurrection before we freeze to death. And now we have to make a choice. Because you can do specific things with your orbs. Every 4 orbs, you can exchange for either a little bit of extra stamina or an extra heart. Permanent upgrade. It's our choice what we do. I think you can get, like, it's either 30 hearts and, like, 2.5 stamina wheels. Or 3 full stamina wheels and, like, 27 hearts. Maximum. If you get, like, every shrine. Without the DLC, obviously. Apple. It's our call on what we want. So, do we want to be able to run a little longer, or do we want to have, like, a little bit more sturdiness? There is a place where we can swap them out later, but for a price. Glad none of these guys are awake. Oh, hello! Pots! An opal! Never underestimate my willingness to break free things. put on a traveler's bow. I like that I can swap shit out. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being, so tell me what it is you desire. I want a stamina vessel. Sweet! The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly! Well, with my new stamina boost, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Or there could just be a ladder. Man, this place has seen better days.
Well done there, young one.
Oh, voiced.
The time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me.
You're
think
forgiven.
You are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on, here is your paraglider, just as I promised. Yeah, I guess since you're a ghost, you don't really need a paraglider, huh? With that, you should be safely able to fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Main quest, destroy Ganon. Main quest, beat the game, essentially. So we got a paraglider. You can use it to glide around, and even if we run out of stamina completely, we can still do a single instantaneous save ourselves from the drop move. From here on out, the game is wide open. We can head straight to the final boss. We could go do everything else. The tutorial is over. And that's a good spot as any anyway. So, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Depends on how my mail route goes. And until next time, this is Fearless Falcon signing off. See you later, folks.